Hello everyone, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone is doing wonderfully well. I won't be doing Manchester United and Chelsea. I only do one game a week. I've chosen this one because Kelly is at work, my girlfriend is at work, so that's why I've chosen this one. Just a bit of annoying news. If you follow me on YouTube, on Twitter, you'll know that last night YouTube took away 30 of my subscribers. Just randomly out of the blue. So they've taken away 30 subscribers. So my count is lower. It was on 4313, and then I checked earlier and it went down to 4,280. Now I accept that there are people who unsubscribe. That is just something that it is something that happens to everyone. Everyone that's ever put up content has had people subscribe, and everyone who's put up content has also had people unsubscribe. So I understand that happens, right? But I don't accept the 30 people have pressed the unsubscribe button. That's just a load of bollocks. At the same time as well, and I checked a few minutes later, and then 30 off. So I was a bit annoyed about that. Boston United Show, thanks so much for tuning in. Upper Trash 4, thanks so much for tuning in. Liam, thanks so much for tuning in. Alfie Webb, thanks so much for tuning back in from yesterday. Football Fan Chat, thanks so much for tuning in as well. Hope you're doing well. Mark, thanks so much for tuning in as well. Marcus Herbert, thanks so much for tuning in as well. 3-1 to Arsenal. Muto for Newcastle. Aubameyang hat-trick. 3-1 to Arsenal, says Mark. Are you doing Chelsea and Man United? Like I say, I only do one because it's so long. So I've chosen this one. Arsenal usually do quite well on the channel. I quite like Arsenal. Arsenal. Chris, thanks so much for tuning in. Chris Welsh. Hi mate, how are you, Chris? I am doing very well. How are you? Bluebirds TV, thank you so much for tuning in. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you are doing wonderfully well. Nice to see a new name, or maybe not a new name. You might just change the name. Hi to David Coyne. Thanks so much for tuning in, dude. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Not the best result on Saturday for you. For Professional Gun Leather, thank you so much for tuning in as well. Maybe they are bots, but I just don't see that 30 people. Do you know what I mean? Marcus, thanks so much for hitting the subscribe button. 4-0 to Arsenal, says Alfie. Unlucky Oos, thank you so much for tuning in, dude. How you doing? My prediction's 3-0 to Leicester. 3-0 to Leicester. That's quite a big one. Newcastle 1, Arsenal 3, Manchester United 2, Chelsea 1. Guess what? Watch the full ad. Exo, thanks so much for watching the full advert. You can call me Lenny. Alright, I'll try and remember that. So, we've got, what's his face? Jose Mourinho. Oh my god, my monitor just almost fell over. We have Jose. Oh my god, that's not stable at all. That'll have to do. My monitor just almost fell over. So you can call me Lenny. 3-0 to Arsenal. If you haven't already, feel free to smash the like button. It would really help people find the advert. And look how many people. We had tune in for the game yesterday, which was absolutely amazing. That was brilliant. My prediction is 2-1 Arsenal. I also think it would be 2-1 to Arsenal, which would be very good. The way I see it, we would have taken a draw at Huddersfield and won against Swansea, so 4 points anyway. Yeah, 4 points isn't too bad. I've got no data and my Wi-Fi is shocking, so mine keeps buffering. Maybe try and stream in like watch it in the lowest quality. Kick off stealing views. Yeah, well, at the end of the day, they're a massive. With massive YouTubers, do you know what I mean? So I'm not going to be able to cope with that. Aubameyang to score 2 and Lacazette to score 2. Will you be doing your stream schedule again, mate? No, I don't think so. But I'll be doing streams on I put them up well in advance. I don't know who the Blue Van Man is. It did pop up on my YouTube that he put a video up. I don't know who he is. Nick, thanks for tuning in. How you doing? Jose Mourinho just joined Sky Sports. Watched my first pub game yesterday. Went out for lunch. West Ham vs City was on. And that, my friends, is what you call a good team. It was absolutely stunning from City. Absolutely stunning. So we're 20 minutes away from kickoff. Hopefully it'll be a good game. Come on, you Gunners, says Alfie Webb. But if you are on, other people that do watch longs and you've chosen to watch me, I do appreciate it. I did bring a drink in. Yeah, I've got it. I'm on the ones of the seats. It's Beastie. Hi. Kaylin, thanks for tuning in. Kaylin Manson. I think that's how it's pronounced. Could be wrong. Thanks so much for tuning in anyway. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Man City under 23s have a goal lead. Did you watch Hereford? I didn't watch Hereford, no, because I was obviously streaming the game. It's really far off King's Lynn from where I live, so I didn't. But obviously it was a really bad result. Kickoff's quality is really upped. Yeah, well, they must have like really, really good internet to be able to like stream in such good quality. We're so glad Aguero scored with a second chance. I would have been bottom of my fantasy Liverpool leagues. He's quality, isn't he? Aguero missed his first chance. Don't give him two. Are you doing Chelsea versus United? No, I'm not doing Chelsea versus United. Has anyone seen this advert? The Coca-Cola advert with all the fans, Kelechi's in it from Arsenal Fan TV. I think Delia Smith's in it as well. There's a bit where it cuts to a West Ham fan. It's like, we're West Ham, we don't sing. We're West Ham. King's Lynn is near Boston, about 40 minutes to an hour away. Yeah, it's like right the other side of the country. Don't talk about Coca-Cola, sponsored by Pepsi, remember. I sure am. I would travel to the moon for Ipswich. Wolfie Plays, thanks so much for tuning in. How you doing? Yeah, I really like that bit, but that one they just played and another one I saw has just cut it out. My HDMI splitter's broken, which is really annoying because now I have to, every time I want to put the game onto my monitor, I have to go up and like disconnect the other HDMI and put my HDMI in, which is really annoying. What do you say to the Brighton win? I was really surprised. I think they were quite clinical from what I saw on Match Today. It's not like Watford played really badly. They did have certain chances. Will you be doing watch-alongs for any of these games? I don't know. It's too early to tell. Who did you play on Saturday, Nick? Oh, it was Sunderland, wasn't it? So I won't be doing watch-alongs. I'll probably just be Premier League this season and Europe. So I'll probably be live on Wednesday. Yeah, I'll probably be live on Wednesday for the Super Cup. Theo messaged. Did a 20-minute video. Sunderland. I thought it was Sunderland. I did see it was 1-1. I can't remember the final score. I've got to watch. There's Super Cup Wednesday. It's not on BT, so time to open another tab. Yeah, it's not on BT. It's on Sky Sports. It was a surprise that City. It wasn't a surprise City won like 5-0. Yeah, well, they are a very good team, and they are a very good team. Who's in the Super Cup? Chelsea and Liverpool. Ethan, thanks so much for tuning in. Ethan, how you doing? Bad defeat for Wrexham on Saturday against Dover, but not going too bad under Brian Hughes. I know Liverpool play Chelsea on Wednesday night. Do you reckon Liverpool will beat Chelsea? Yes, I think so. Pepe better come on. Yeah, Pepe's on the bench. Nathan Brown, thanks so much for tuning in as well. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Good to see a few people from yesterday's stream popping in. We'll have a look through the team news. Minus 31 subscribers I have on Social Blade. That's not good. Mike, could you stream Friday? Or can't you do that one? Like I say, I'll probably only be streaming the Premier League this one. I'm looking forward to Manchester United versus Chelsea. Yes, me too. I went to Portugal to see Sunderland playing. Oh, I just realised who you are, Nathan Brown. Oh, that's nice. Oh, some good news I had, right? Some good news. There's a really nice Indian takeaway, right where I live. And they do a competition like every month for somebody to win a like a free meal or like £20 worth of food. And I won, which is absolutely amazing. You've got to do this game with Manchester United Monday. Could you do that one? Probably, if I'm not busy. But I try to stay away from United games because it's obviously like a big one that covers United. I don't usually do. When I was streaming last season, like when I was looking at the last season, I only did in the week, and now I'm doing the weekend as well. So. So carry on tonight. No, I probably will be. I only have a week to use it. So it'll probably be sometime this week. Won't be tonight. I'm going to Exeter tomorrow, so it won't be tomorrow. So probably Tuesday. Who covers United? Well, obviously United Stand. They have thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people watching. Do you know what I mean? So, and I think, there's a reason why. They're a big channel, and that's because they're good at what they do. So I think more people would want to watch that than me. Really make your mean I'm a United fan. It's not what I mean. It's just that, there's. I just try to stay like if Arsenal did lots of watch alongs, I'd probably stay away from there. Arsenal Fan TV, but they don't. All the Ipswich fans recognise me from that Twitter and face videos. Yeah, that's nice. Hello to Nathan again. Who do you think will get the goals? I'm not sure who will get the goals. We'll go for the team lineups in a second. Mike, the weather was really sunny all week. Yes, I'd imagine it was at Portugal. I went on holiday to Portugal. Anyway, the lineups are as follows. They've got it down as a 3-4-1-1 or 3-5-1-1 rather for Newcastle. Dubravka is in goal. A back three of Lascelles, Shah and Dummett. In the wing backs, Manquillo and Ritchie. In midfield, Longstaff, Hayden and Shelvey. Further forward is Almiron, and then Joelinton is up front. Arsenal's lineup is as follows. Two surprises in the lineup. Leno is in goal. A back four of Maitland-Niles, Chambers, Socrates and Monreal. Chambers getting a go. That's a big surprise. In midfield, Guendouzi, Xhaka, and the pre-season who had a wonderful pre-season is Joe Willock, and he starts. On the wings, Mkhitaryan, and returning from a loan at Hoffenheim is Reece Nelson. Up front, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. On the bench, Clark, Darlow, Fernandez, Krath, Muto, Saint Maximin, and Willems. On the bench for Arsenal, Danny Ceballos, or Ceballos, I think it's Ceballos, Lacazette, David Luiz, Martinelli, Martinez and Nicolas Pepe and Torreira missing out for Newcastle. Andy Carroll is injured, which is absolutely massive surprise. I'm so surprised to see Andy Carroll out. Joe Colback, not Joe Colback, it's Jack Colback. Joe Colbeck is somebody that played for Hereford. So Jack Colback is out. Gale is out. Yedlin is out, and Lejeune is out as well. The people missing through for Arsenal is Hector Bellerin is still injured. El Nene and Holding are out. Kolasinac and Ozil miss out for personal reasons. That is due to this whole attack that happened the other day. Mavropanos is out, and Emil Smith-Rowe and Kieran Tierney is not ready yet either. Rajiv, thanks so much for tuning in, dude. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Michael, lost power last Sunday. Big thunderstorm was killing my eyes. Lightning was very bright. We had a thunderstorm here actually. We had not a thunderstorm, but we did have a thunderstorm, but we had a power cut here. The whole town was in a power cut, and there was no traffic lights on, and everyone was just going, and it was absolutely insane. You know, at the end of the day, sometimes you need to wait for people in those situations, but apparently not, which was weird. So we are 8 minutes until kick-off. Hopefully this one will be a good game. Newcastle fans, be interested to see if there's any sort of protest. I don't think there will be. I think it will be pretty much a sellout. Absolutely pissing down in Newcastle. I'm going to go and I'll see you in the next show. Nathan, thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you again. Smash the like button if you haven't already, dude, and I'll see you again. Hey, I want to walk on the wild side. 23 likes so far on the video. Thanks so much for letting me hit the like button. I appreciate it. Be interesting to see how Joe Linton gets on. He's a big signing for Newcastle. It's not like Newcastle make many big signings. Shame about Ozil and Kolasinac. Yeah, it is. God, it's absolutely pissing down there. We didn't have a thunderstorm or power cuts in Brongrose. We had rain and wind. There was a problem. There was power cuts when we had a power cut all over the place. Apparently there was a national grid issue. So there was power cuts like all over the country. It wasn't just in my town. They were everywhere apparently. I'm really looking forward to this game. Hopefully it will be a good game. Hopefully it will be nice and open, and they'll be able to express themselves. To kick off, have 22,000 people watching. Well, no wonder I've only got like 30 in. Why Joe Willock? He had a really good pre-season apparently. He had a really good pre-season. So maybe that's why. Torreira, well, he came from Uruguay. He's only 5'5". Is he actually 5'5" though? Or was that just rhyme? He is short though, isn't he? He's 5'5". Oh, alright. Oh, that fits, doesn't it? That's convenient. Oh, I have so many things I need to buy for the channel. I need to buy a new HDMI splitter. I need to buy some new headphones as well. Oh, the fucking screen's falling down again. That's sorted it out. God, I look bright today, don't I? I haven't had any dinner yet, so hopefully this game will go quite quickly. 5'6". I knew he wouldn't be 5'5". Like Arshavin. They sung a song about Arshavin, and he wasn't actually 5'4", because 5'4" would be ridiculous. Leon Knight was 5'4", but or was he 5'5"? Let's have a look it up. Nobody knows who Leon Knight is. Leon Knight. 5'5.5", because he's very short. I'll see what it says on Wikipedia. Torreira, he's 5'6", according to Wikipedia. He's only 5'6". Torreira. So Arsenal will be playing in yellow. Newcastle playing in that horrible black and white strip. Not that the black and white is horrible, but I'm not a big fan of the. I'm not a big fan of it. Peanut Butter Banana, thank you very much for tuning in. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I don't mind the yellow. Billing is 6'6". Is he as big as 6'6"? I quite like Phil Billing. I think he's a good player. I'm glad he went. I thought he would get leave. I thought he would. He thought he was too good for the Championship. He looked really good last season in a very poor Huddersfield team. Dubravka is in goal. A back three of Fabian Schär, Jamal Lascelles and Paul Dummett. In midfield, Manquillo, Isaac Hayden, Sean Longstaff, John Joe Shelvey and Matt Ritchie. Miguel Anderon partners Joe Linton in at the top. And then the substitutes Darlow, Clark, Willems, Kraft, Fernandez, St. Maximin and Muto. Arsenal's team is as follows. Bernd Leno is in goal. A back four. Maitland-Niles, Callum Chambers, Socrates and Nacho Monreal. Granit Xhaka partners Matteo Guendouzi in the defensive midfield role. Mkhitaryan, Joe Willock and Reece Nelson further forward. And up front is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. So not a decent lineup for that. Martinez, David Luiz, Torreira, Ceballos, Pepe, Martinelli and Lacazette all on the bench for Arsenal Football Club. So Steve Bruce's first game in charge. Hopefully it goes okay for him. I think Unai Emery's brave decision to start Willock, but hopefully he does well. Felix, thanks so much for tuning in. How you doing? He's shaking hands with all of the Arsenal backroom staff. 50 people tuning in. Thanks so much for everyone who's tuned in. So now Andy Carroll, but Joe Linton starts. So Joe Linton makes his debut. Pepe, Luiz and Ceballos all on the bench. I hope Arsenal win. No Kieran Tierney. Big Davman, thank you for tuning in. How you doing? about to kick off. Time to see Pepe in game. Hopefully he does well. Don't think he's had any pre-season with Arsenal. First half is underway. Who do you think will win the Prem? Win, pal? I think it will be 2-1 to Arsenal. Hope Aubameyang doesn't score. Well, Boston was in earlier and he said that he wants Aubameyang to score a hat-trick. Joe, thank you much for tuning in. How you doing? Here's Willock. Looking for Aubameyang. Aubameyang is offside. Good amount of people in considering the kickoff's live. Thanks so much for everyone who's tuned in. I appreciate it. About 6 new subscribers as well. I'm very well, thank you. Hopefully the weather... Hopefully, talking of sunshine, comes out because I need to take the dog out later. Oh, he's asleep. He has absolutely no idea I'm taking him out later. I'd be so excited. How are the kids? I don't have any kids. Willock. That's out for a throw-in. Tempo Fam. Hey Mike, how are you? Hi Tempo, thank you much for tuning in. I'm doing very well. How are you? I think it'll be 3-0 to Newcastle because they have Carroll. Carroll is not in the team. So... Almiron, shepherded out well by Callum Chambers. I quite like Almiron. I think he's quite decent. Remember now the players, the defenders can be in the area for when free kicks are taken. Here's Joe Linton and to Almiron, and it's away by Callum Chambers. I think Dubravka might get a brace today. Yeah, I can see that happening. Here comes Willock. Or Reece Nelson, rather. Out wide to Aubameyang. Blocked. Guendouzi wins it. Aubameyang loses the ball again. Who are you supporting? I don't really mind Juventus, to be fair. Joe Linton puts it out, and that will be a throw-in to Arsenal. UE. One day I'll... Joe Linton sounds like a good English prospect. Need more English players. Yeah. I think he's Brazilian. Well, he is Brazilian. Maitland Niles. Guendouzi plays it back. Follow me on Twitch if you haven't already. Mike Talks Football. Maitland Niles. Newcastle win the ball back. Longstaff. And there is Bert Leno. He puts it out for a throw. Very well done by him. Do you have Glenn Murray in your FIFA 19 team? I don't. I'm an Arsenal fan. I want them to win. Yeah, I think they will win. Like I say, I think it'll be 2-1 to Arsenal. They've made some good summer signings. None of them are in the starting lineup though. That's not very funny, is it? Looks like the kid off In-Betweeners movie. The Manchester person. Do you like Manchester? Socrates. $50 people watch. Thanks so much to everyone who's tuning in. 10 away from 4,300 after YouTube took 30 people off me. Here is Callum Chambers to Maitland Niles. The referees Found something on the pitch. And we're wearing his Arsenal jacket instead of his designer ones. Just going to put my phone away so she can't message me. Hi Joe, thank you for tuning in. How you doing? You deserve so many more subs. I love watching these. Thank you. But yeah, like I say, the only way I'll grow is by being live and streaming and putting out videos and stuff. Joe Linton. I got a new profile picture of my cat when it's angry. Very nice. Maitland Niles. David Luiz Jr. And Guendouzi, of course. Guendouzi goes out wide. Reece Nelson. Running at the Newcastle back line. Goes out wide to Monreal. And it's away. AFTV are live as well. Are they? Oh yeah, so they are. Not any of the interesting people though. It's hard. It's hard. Like, when I started, there wasn't many live streams, and now there's loads. Sometimes if you cover small teams or lower leagues, you might get more subs because it's not covered as much. Yeah, I hope Pepe will be the new Henry. Hopefully. Don't think it'll be as good as Henry though. Yeah, I covered the Premier League. At the end of the day, I covered West Ham and City yesterday, and that did really, really well. So hopefully, I can grow, and I think that, maybe they won't be covering as many games as me over the summer and over the season. I keep saying the summer, but over the season. At the end of the day, usually people click on the top, like when you type it in, they'll probably click on the top answer or whatever you call it, the top result, and that won't be me. I could have a boxing match like KSA and Logan Paul. Don't think I'd win though. Guendouzi. Nelson. Literazi Mudaat. Thanks so much for tuning in. I can't believe the kickoff of like 20,000 watching. That's absolutely insane. That's insane numbers. Chambers plays it back to Leno. Did I open my drink? No, I didn't. You'll be on kickoff soon. I think it's filmed in London now, and I don't live anywhere near London. Obviously, if they invited me, which won't be for a long time, I would obviously have to go, wouldn't I? Because that'd be an amazing opportunity. So, but I don't think that'll happen. Maybe ever, but certainly not for a few years. Longstaff. Hayden. Boston thinks that's tuning back in. Here is Nacho Monreal. That's poor, and it's away by Shah. Quasivi Kelvin, thank you much for hitting the subscribe button, man. Very kind. Chambers. Maitland-Niles. Guendouzi. GT Games, thanks so much for hitting the subscribe button. Appreciate it. Maitland-Niles. Blocked out there very well by the Newcastle defence, and they get it away. King on Shot, thanks so much for tuning in. I'm doing very well, mate. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Nelson. It's fairly even so far. There's not really much happened. Maitland-Niles. I'd like to see what would happen if Maitland-Niles played in his I mean, I don't understand. Calvin, thank you much for tuning in. Don't understand why Wake Up and has to message me about stuff like when I'm live. Like, surely that stuff can wait until. I'd like to see Maitland-Niles play further forward. I can't remember what I said. I'd like to see him play further forward in his more natural position than at right back. And see if he was any use there. Because he's not really a right back, is he? Longstaff. Richie. Oh, that's poor, and that's out for a goal kick. Oh, there is some empty seats. Oh, there is some empty seats at the game. Newcastle fans have boycotted. Shelby. Out by Hayden. Joe Linton. Gets it out wide. Cut out by Monreal. Monreal keeps it in. Here is Joe Willock. Yeah. Willock still going. Is he fouled? Yes, and that will be a free kick. It's Oh, but she's messaging me again. No, she's not messaging me again. Weird question, but if anyone who was in the chat, if you could think of any ways I could improve the stream experience, then let me know. All ideas will be taken into consideration. Pinman, thanks so much for tuning in, and Osin McKenna, thanks so much for tuning in as well. How are you doing? Put Alfie on more. Oh, he's asleep at the minute. Absolutely. I don't understand how he's so tired. Free kick to Newcastle. That's a good idea. I have to put Alfie on more. Rota Mix, thanks so much for tuning in. How are you doing? Shelby to take the free kick. Goes to Longstaff. Longstaff loses the ball to Maitland-Niles. Mkhitaryan gets it to Reece Nelson. And here come Arsenal. Aubameyang. There's two joining him. Cut out very, very well by Manquillo. Who do you reckon will go down this season? Cool Gamer, thanks so much for tuning in. I think it will be... I said at the start of the season, I said Norwich, Sheffield United and Brighton. So that's what I said at the start of the season. Nelson. Here is Joe Willock. Maitland-Niles still going. Maitland-Niles, can he get the ball in? Oh, he's done Richie up like a kipper. They get the ball in. It's a touch from Nelson, Willock or Nelson, and there's nobody there. So yeah, that's what I think will go down. Norwich is 1, Newcastle and Brighton. Although Brighton had a really good start to the season, so maybe Watford might struggle. Do you think Arsenal will finish top 4? On my predictions, I said Manchester United will finish in the top 4, but I think after the business that I did, I think Arsenal should get in the top 4. Which I think would be considered quite a good season for Arsenal. Norwich, Sheffield United, Southampton. Southampton had a really poor start to the season as well. Here is Dubravka. Should make face cam bigger. And we're on ball in straight to. Is that better? Is that better? Oh God, I make myself laugh. God, I am hilarious. Richie's ball in. Joe Linton puts it wide. Oh God, that's one of the funniest things I've ever done. Andy Carroll is there. Joe Linton. Wenger out. He's not tuning in. Wenger out. Hayden. Almiron. Oh, is he fouled? Nothing given. He's given a free kick. He's going to book him. Dive in, little prick. With VAR. Oh, that's poor. That's poor. Oh, that's awful. That's awful. Listen, I've always said, as a player, I would dive, I would try and get people sent off, I would play act, I would stay down to try and stop the game being played, and things like that. I would do everything in my power to try and gain an advantage. But I don't see the point in Mkhitaryan to Aubameyang who's offside. I don't see the point in diving when there's VAR. Like literally, that's what it's there. Like it doesn't make any sense. It's gonna get chalked out. The only thing I can think of is he's hoping for contact. He's hoping for contact. Are you streaming Manchester United versus Chelsea? I am not streaming Manchester United versus Chelsea. Almiron's done well. Can he find anyone? Chambers is there. It's been the better side so far. Newcastle have probably looked a bit better in the last sort of 5 minutes. I think it's been fairly even. We see a video review and VAR. Shelvey off the post. I don't think it was Leno who made the save. Shelvey with the shot. Comes off the post, does come off the post. And that will be a corner kick. Big bold Shelvey to take. Ball comes in. Headed on, headed away. That'll be a throw in. Newcastle started to make things happen. Newcastle is close to open. Yeah, I think Didn't have been a better side than this last few minutes. Shelby looking to go long. It's headed across, but there's nobody there. And that will be into the hands of the goalkeeper. And here come Arsenal. There you go, long. Xhaka looking for Aubameyang. He's not there. Dominic gets it away. That's out for a goal kick. We've had 20 new subscribers today. Thanks so much for everyone who's hit the subscribe button. Cheese String, thank you so much for tuning in. Look, there is Nicolas Pepe. No, it's not. It's Danny Ceballos. What are you talking about? It is raining. Raining heavy. Lascelles. It's going to be a corner kick. Socrates put the ball out, and that will be a corner kick to Newcastle. It'd be interesting to see how they cope with that. I'm not a big fan of Chambers. I'm not sure he's good. Obviously, that must have just been that they literally had nobody else. Let's go Newcastle. Do you like cheese strings? I quite like cheese strings. My girlfriend's sister, she eats a cheese string, just like eats it, not like bites it. Ball comes in, headed away. Shelby shot. Headed away by Guendouzi. Holding has got an injury apparently. It's headed up in the air by Manquillo. And they go long, but that's only going to be to the goalkeeper. He is outside of his area. They're not exactly closing him down. He's gone back into his area. If we can get 10 more subscribers, we'll be back where we started, which would be amazing. Guendouzi. It's going to be hard telling the difference between them and David Luiz. Maitland-Niles. Milo Ainsworth. Thanks so much for tuning in, Milo. Arsenal defence is cheese. They go long. Xhaka goes long. Finds Monreal. Mkhitaryan has absolutely hammered the ball way over the goal. Absolutely belted over. That was a great chance. Great ball by Xhaka. Monreal does well. Absolutely. Oh, that's a terrible miss. Oh, that's really poor from Mkhitaryan. Nelson. Monreal. Willock. Willock's ball in. Away by Shah. There's almost a lot today. Yeah, it's a shame that he's not in the team lineup. Maitland-Niles. Well, obviously due to these issues going on with security reasons. Richie wins the ball. He loses the ball straight away. Xhaka. Xhaka. Nelson. Mkhitaryan. Who's going to win the Premier League? I think it will be Manchester City. Maitland-Niles. Reach Nelson out wide. So yeah, I think it will be Manchester City. Nelson. Oh, cut out very well. And a foul there by Nelson. That'll be a yellow card. I'm a City fan. Oh. That's convenient then. Right, Alf. Making a lot of noise. Hopefully he's okay. If you are enjoying the videos, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe, of course, if you are new. We have had 34 likes on the video. Thanks so much for everyone who's hit the like button. I appreciate it. Mourinho, favourite to win the EPL title. Man City, Liverpool, Tottenham and Man City B. Yeah, I did see that. I thought that was quite funny. He's got a point now. Joe Linton. Hit it! Still going, Joe Linton! Saved! Brilliant save. By Leno. Joe Linton with a great chance there. I asked my sister, who's going to win the cup, and she knows nothing about it. She had Burnley. You're the best YouTuber ever. Thanks so much. Boom. Why not Leicester? Because it's not on TV in the UK. So I can't stream it if it's not on the TV. It's 0-0 between Leicester and Wolves. No problem at all, Joe. Nelson looking for Aubameyang. Can he beat Dummett? Dummett does very well. That'll be a throw-in. Let the ceiling can't hold us. Here we go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Another throw in to Arsenal. So, quick question for everyone who's in the chat. What other football YouTubers do you watch? I'd love to know. Nelson. Loses the ball. Here's Almiron. Shelvey. Go out wide. Shelvey goes out wide. Finds Hayden. Hayden takes a bad touch and there is Socrates. Football Daily. They have a massive fan base. I wish I had that many subscribers. Anyone else? It's all Chelsea. Not heard of it all Chelsea. It's all Chelsea. Or do you mean like you only follow Chelsea channels? You should have more subs, to be fair. Thank you so much. The thing is, unless I stream and stuff, I'm never going to grow. So, you know, at the end of the day, if all my subscribers told one of their friends, and one of their friends told one of their friends, then I still wouldn't have many subscribers. Manchester Extra. Not heard of Manchester Extra. No, I don't think I've heard of them. Here we go back. Who's your favourite football team? I like Man City and Bora Rangers. My favourite team is Manchester City. And my favourite team is Hereford. Premier League team, the one I follow, is Manchester City. I told my friends in Holland to subscribe, but they didn't because they just didn't know English. Oh, that's fair enough, isn't it? When I first started streaming, I had this bunch of kids that all knew each other, and all they used to do was say stupid questions and stuff. And I ended up banning all of them. In the end. Took me a while, but I had to ban all of them. One of them was like, taking like the piss out of my autism and stuff, and I banned him, and they were like, "Oh, can you like unban him?" And I was like, "Well, no, like that's not okay. That's not okay to say to someone." But they were like, "Oh, please unban him." It's like, well, I'm not going to unban him. Shelby does well. Shelby loses the ball. Xhaka to Reece Nelson. Reece Nelson to Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan goes over. Aubameyang saved by, and that will be out for a corner. Great bit of play. Sekou Kepe. I think I should hit the subscribe button. 2 subscribers away from the 30 that was took away from me yesterday. He was onside. It's a corner kick to Arsenal. Nelson to take. I think he could play a role. I think he'll play a role this season. Ball comes in. It's poor. Really poor. Really, really, really poor. Talking of really, really poor, I watched Leeds on Saturday. No, I'm joking. I didn't actually watch them. But hi, Theo. I think I was tuned in. Theo, how are you doing? I'm doing okay, mate. How are you? This is the moment, tonight is the night. My girlfriend, since I said to my girlfriend, "Oh, why is she messaging me?" She knows I'm streaming. She hasn't actually messaged, and I miss talking to her. I'm doing good. That's good, Theo. What did you think of the result on yesterday against Nottingham Forest? I yet to watch the highlights of League 1 and 2 and Championship. I don't know. Also, we had a banging game yesterday. Was it good? Monreal. Xhaka. Just need to improve on getting through that final pass. That's good. Did Nketiah play at all? So obviously he's on loan from Arsenal. Throw in to Arsenal. Who do you think will come third? Tottenham. I think Tottenham will come third. So, yeah, I think City will win it. Liverpool second, Tottenham third, and I went for Manchester United fourth. Reece Nelson does well. Can he get the ball in? There's 3 to aim at. He goes back. Guendouzi. Maitland-Niles. Mkhitaryan's ball in. Headed away by Shah, and that will be a throw. Fortunately, I think if he played, we would have scored a few more. I think he will start against Salford. I'll definitely watch that game. I'll definitely watch it. So I'm really looking forward to that one. Who do you think will come fifth? Fifth, I went with Arsenal. So that's who I went with. Nelson loses the ball. Almiron goes out wide, looking for Richie. Cut out very well by Maitland-Niles. Maitland-Niles is down. Fouled. Who will win the Champions League? I've gone with Juventus. That's who I don't really know who's going to win it, but that's who I've gone with. I think Barcelona. Interesting. They might go one further with Griezmann down there. I'll say Man City. While Juventus, they've got Ronaldo. They've brought in a few good players in midfield. They've brought in Matthias de Ligt. Salford game will be good. Ricardo couldn't get a ticket. They only give us 500 tickets. The thing is, though, in Salford's defence, Salford only have, 4,000 they can fit in their stadium? Something like that? 4,500? Neymar to Real Madrid. I don't think Neymar will go anywhere. Who do you think will come first in La Liga? I think it will be Barcelona. And I think Atletico will finish second, and I think Real Madrid will finish third. That's my prediction. Although I don't watch Spanish football, so though I have started listening to a European Football Show podcast, so I might know a bit more about the European leagues than I did before. Longstaff. I think Real get relegated. I don't think it's quite that bad. Mkhitaryan. Still going, Mkhitaryan. Gets it out wide to Aubameyang. Aubameyang's ball in. Nelson falls to Mkhitaryan. Hit it. Good tackle by Hayden. Monreal. A good tackle by Hayden as well. And he gets it away. And Mkhitaryan's gone in late there. Very late there. I think that'd be a booking. I know a lot of Leeds fans are off in the Salford end. Yeah, I've never done it, and I'm not a big fan of it. When we played Leeds, there was lots of Leeds fans in the home end as well. The Swedish league sucks. I don't really know much about it, to be fair, Felix. Life Fate, I think I was tuning back in. Adamola Adamayo, I think I was tuning in. How you doing, my friend? Ajax won 5-0 yesterday. Sharif Khan, thanks so much for tuning in, dude. How you doing? Who win the Europa League? I have a feeling United will win the Europa League. Or maybe... I think one of them, whoever doesn't finish in the top 4, I think will win the Europa League. The Allsvenskan. Yeah, it was on the TV, because it wasn't covered before, but it was on 11 Sports. I think it's on Premier Sports now. But it was on. Arsenal will win 2-0. I don't have that channel, though. I know Osterson's, obviously, because of Graham Potter. Probably a few more teams I know, but I just can't think of it. I was tempted to do it, but Stuart's kick you out if they find out. So it's not worth paying the money. Not always. Hereford had a few and they put them into the away end, which I thought was a bit weird. This team is AIK. Yeah, I've heard of them. I think just had a whisper. Very nice. It's hard to... if you're a real die-hard fan, it's probably hard to be like not celebrate your goals and stuff. I'm quite good at it because when I've been in, I've not, like I said, I've never been, but when I've been in home ends in games and I've wanted, for example, when I went to Birmingham versus Bournemouth and Bournemouth won 8-0, I was in the home end and I wanted Bournemouth to keep scoring, but I wasn't going to be like, I was acting like, for fuck's sake, and stuff like that. I was acting like I was a fan. Who win the Serie A? Oh, it'll be Juventus, won't it? Are you getting FIFA 20? I don't know. I need to get more storage on the computer if I get it. I'm going to go and buy a football pass. I'll be back at half time. Chelsea will, with Lampard, better or worse than last season? Worse than last season. Theo, do you go by train a lot to Leeds? Socrates moves it away, cut out. Just over 5 minutes to go until half time. When Leeds scored yesterday, I fell into the disabled section. Yeah, I do. Do you have like a rail card, or do you have to pay like full? Do you pay full? You must have a rail card, right? There's no way you pay full price. Here's Aubameyang. Out wide. It's away. Out for 3-0. It's not gone Arsenal's way. I still think 2-1 is a good prediction. Yeah, I have a rail card. I have a disabled person's rail card. And it's the best thing I've ever brought. I can use it in peak times. I can use it on my own and with a friend. So I think it's really good. And it's cheaper than buying a 16 to 25. They're really good. Do you know Fort William? Yes, Fort William. They won a game the other day. First time in 800 days. 2-1 Arsenal. That's what I said, Pinman. Like the video if you haven't already, guys. I'd appreciate it. Here's Xhaka. Xhaka out wide. Mkhitaryan. That's out for a corner kick to Arsenal. One 0 Newcastle. That's an interesting prediction. Callum changes up from the back. Socrates up from the back. Nacho Monreal up from the back. Mkhitaryan's ball in. Headed away. Only as far as Aubameyang. Do you know any Borough Rangers players? I think I have a good grasp of non-league football, but I don't quite have a good enough grasp to know Borough Rangers players. That's in Scotland, right? And I don't know Scottish football very well. Sounds decent. I only got a rail card last month because I didn't know they existed, but I'm so glad I got. Bloody hell! Imagine how much you'd have saved. Jesus Christ, they're amazing, aren't they? They're a really good thing. There's another watch along with 600 viewers from AFTV. One thing I wish, right, is when my stream ends, on Twitch you can raid another person, so that means they get all your viewers. I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that to try and help people out. 3-0 to Arsenal, says Augustine Sango. Lee Gunner, yeah, I've heard of him. He did one of the streams, and afterwards he was like saying about how much money they made, and they thought it was off, but it wasn't. Young person rail card are great, too old now. Yeah, they've made another one there. They've made a 16 to 30 rail card. Which entitles you to money off as well. Can't believe we're sat here talking about rail cards. Would you go to a Borough Rangers game? It's too far. Still too old. They're incredible. There's an app called Train Pal, and that gives you discounts on. So that app plus the rail cards means my tickets to Leeds are only £8 return. I think I've heard of Train Pal, and I looked at it to see if I could get any money off where I go, but there was nothing for any of the places I go. Can't believe it cost you £8 return. It cost me more to go to Hereford. It's it's one stop. One stop and then you get off. That's like £13. Coming here, it's really expensive. Really expensive. I don't know why it's so expensive here. Because I've been to other places on the train and it's been quite cheap. Half time! Oh wait, no, it's not. It's not half time. Oh, that's been rather flat, Alan. You should come to Leeds and save yourself some money. Well, I'm moving away to Devon, but it's really expensive to live in Devon. Really expensive. It's more expensive to live in Devon than some of the properties around here. And I live in a ridiculously rich area. So, makes no sense. 2 minutes. Lokomotiv Moscow versus FC Orlin. Not heard of that. I've heard of Lokomotiv Moscow. Nelson. Ball in. My computer's gone off. I had this happen before. I'm still live. There it is. It's come back on. My family originated from. It's so weird because I'm just sat here. The thing goes off, and I'm still live. My family originated from Devon. Yeah, obviously, as you know, probably I'm moving to Exeter, which is South Devon. North of England's cheaper for everything. Yeah, that's what Kelly said. Like when we looked at Durham University, I have no idea what Durham is like as a place because I've never been there. It's far too north. But Durham University is really good, and it was like £400 a month for like a house. It's like that's bonkers. That's cheap. That's much cheaper than here. But I only have to live there for 3 years. My Kelly's doing her university. There's a posh sounding name. What? Where your family are from, or Durham? Durham. Yeah. I don't know if it's rough or not. Half time. I need to go to Manchester before I leave, actually. I have a tour for Manchester City. I'm worried I'm not going to be able to go before I leave, which is going to be quite annoying. Right, so half time is 0-0. We'll have a look at the half-time stats as always. So 66% possession to Arsenal, 5 attempts on target. 5 attempts for Newcastle, 3 attempts for Arsenal, 1 attempt each on target, 2 shots off goal, 2 block shots for Newcastle. Free kicks, it's 6-7 in the favour of Arsenal. Corner kicks 2 apiece. Offside 2 to Arsenal, none to Newcastle. Goalkeeper made a save each. 5 fouls by Newcastle, 4 fouls by Arsenal. Yellow cards. It's 2 yellow cards for Arsenal. Only 1 yellow card for Newcastle. So both for tripping by Reece Nelson and Mkhitaryan, both for fouls. And then Almiron was booked for diving. Did you hear how you said no from Borough Rangers? Did not hear. No, I wouldn't go to Borough Rangers because it's far too far from where I live. Now, if I was going to go and watch a game in Scotland, I'd probably go to Ibrox or Parkhead. Are you streaming Man United Chelsea game? I'm not streaming it simply because I need to go out and walk the dog. He's been a bit ill, so I'm going to take him out now. He's feeling a bit better. But Kelly gets really funny when I stream. She's like, I really want your YouTube channel to do well, but I really don't want it to inconvenience me. So I won't be doing it. I had a, Thea, were you there when Paige was in the chat? Is that really weird girl who was really weird? Who's playing the best? I think it's been fairly even, to be fair. Maverick. I think it's been fairly even. I don't think there's been a lot between the sides. Arsenal have obviously had a lot more possession. Besides that, it's been fairly even in my opinion. Yeah, well, there was another one, right? Another girl, just like it. Well, it's got to be a man pissing about, but she was like, "Oh, I have really big breasts and I'm really skinny. Do you have a GF?" And I was like, "Yeah, I have a girlfriend." And she was like, "Oh, has she got big breasts? Because I've got really big breasts." And I was like, "No." And I was trying to get, Exo fixed up with her, but you was having none of it. And I said that you were available, Theo. Milo, thanks so much for tuning in. And I'll see you again. Lawrence, thanks so much for tuning in. How are you doing? It was definitely a man. There are some weird people around. Like, I have a girlfriend. I know it looks like I know it looks like I probably am single and live at home in my mum's garage. Some of that is true, but I do live at home. But yeah, it is really weird. I'm just trying to do a stream. Do you know what I mean? I don't want that bloody going on. Be interesting to see what everyone thinks. Oh, Theo, I got a question for you. Have you ever ordered off Deliveroo or Uber Eats? Because where I might be moving to, there might be one of those, and I've never ordered off it. I just wondered if it was any good. So when I was in Manchester, I ordered off Just Eat. Obviously, not like is it? Do you know what I mean? Is it good? John McGinn's goal yesterday was nice. Yeah, I was quite impressed with John McGinn. I was quite impressed with Aston Villa in the first half. I think they look good. I've ordered off both. Are they good? Because I looked at the reviews of Just Eat, and a lot of them were like, "Oh, it takes fucking 3 days for it to arrive." I don't. I don't want to. Have it next Tuesday. I had somebody once that used to be on my streams all the time, and then one day I stopped streaming because of trying to get monetized, and when I come back, I haven't been in my stream since. Don't know what happened to him, which is a shame. It's class as long as there's good takeaways like you can get McDonald's and KFC delivered as long as you're near. Yeah, that's it. It's pretty good. It's like where I live. There's the only one where there's a Just Eat is in the next town over, which is like 20 minutes away. So that still doesn't really count. So in my town there isn't one Just Eat. Not one, which is weird because I didn't know how like a big of a thing it is. Obviously we have takeaways, but none of them are on Just Eat. Half times 0-0. I'm disappointed with it. It's not been the best. It's been quite slow. Seriously, not one. You have to. It's an old-fashioned way. If you want a takeaway, you have to ring up and order. There's no nothing like that. It's just you have to ring up and order. You still get it delivered and stuff, but you have to ring up and order. Jose Mourinho. See what he has to say. I nearly fell asleep during the half. It's been very poor, hasn't it? It's been very poor. Yeah, it's probably pretty much everywhere besides in my town, it seems. It's really weird. Yeah, I did see that. I did see that, bless him. Man City 5, West Ham 0. I can't thought City were class in the second half. They're gonna take some beating this season. I went on the Liverpool forum, and a lot of them were like, you get booked, you get retrospective, retrospective action for they get retrospective action for like penalties. If you win a penalty and it's not given, and it's not a penalty, you get retrospective action. And City should have retrospective action for all their fouls, which I think is absolutely bonkers. All this I actually won a takeaway competition. So I for one of the takeaways here, so I get to get a free takeaway, which is very nice. Looking forward to that. I haven't had any dinner, so I'm really hungry. Jungle Boogie. So 3 yellow cards: Almiron, Nelson and Mkhitaryan. There are options on the bench, of course. Clark, Darlow, Fernandez, Krath, Muto, St. Maximin, Willems. And then on the bench for Arsenal, Ceballos, Lacazette, David Luiz, Martinelli, Martinez, Pepe, and Torreira. Sounds like a GP, like a general practitioner. Is that what you mean, or do you mean like a doctor? Is that what you mean by GP? I can't provide you with any links. That's weird. That's a weird analogy. Hereford got absolutely hammered yesterday, 3-1. Should have been more. Could have been 6. You got what I need. It's not been a good game so far, but hopefully they'll pick it up in the second half. I'm looking forward to going to McDonald's tomorrow. You think I'll go down from the championship? I made a list. I'll find it now. On Excel. I went with Charlton, Wigan, and I haven't finished off the third team. So that's it. Maybe I'll have to fill that in after. Maybe Reading will go down, because they haven't had the best start. But Reading are likely to chat their manager and find someone different. We've done really well. We've had 4 new subscribers. Like, well, we've had like 30 subscribers, but they took away a lot of my subscribers. I think Millwall, Stoke and Birmingham. God, Stoke, that would be a big surprise. God, that'd be weird. Birmingham and... Imagine Birmingham and Coventry in the same league. That would be really weird. Drinking a Coke. Sorry, Mike. That's alright. I'm not going to get too mad. My girlfriend drinks Coke Zero. When we go to the shops, when we go to Tesco, we go there and she gets Coke Zero and I get Pepsi Max. I meant to shut the window, but I forgot. Sun's out now. It's not too bad. Stoke have had an awful chance with it. I didn't think they'd done too bad. They signed Adam Davis. They signed Nick Powell. They signed some others on a free transfer. Can't see them staying up. That'd be crazy if that happened. Not sure what it's an advert for. Screen Boy, thanks for tuning in. Arsenal needs to turn this possession into goals in the second half. They sure do. I think they will get the goals. I think they will win this game. It's not been the best first half by Arsenal by any stretch of imagination. I think Charlton will finish just outside the playoffs. Wow, that's a big statement. Second half is about to kick off. And if Leeds don't go up, Bielsa walks Bowyer will be a good appointment. Interesting. Newport will get promoted by the playoffs. That'd be very good to see them in the League One. Aubameyang on the left, Lacazette up top, and Pepe on the right. That would be a lot better. I think that's something that will happen if they don't find the goals. So second half is underway. I think that I think Charlton will struggle. Corner kick to Newcastle. No changes made by either team, either side. John Shelby coming over to take it. Shelby takes, headed away by Monreal, and that will be throw-in. So no changes made. Obviously, they do have options on the bench, particularly Arsenal. There's a spider in my room. Oh, God. That's interesting. Thanks for that interesting comment. Charlton have had a decent start to this season. Have a good squad with good chemistry. Yeah, they have. They have done really well. I'm really surprised at how well they've started this season. Newcastle win because they have Voldemort. Here is Nelson. Nelson fouled. Taking the free kick quickly. my girlfriend doesn't like spiders or anything like moths or anything like that, so I have to go kill them all. It's really annoying. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. Mike Talks Footy. Almiron. Here's Almiron. He's still going. Gone past 1. Gone past 2. Oh, and he's giving it straight to Socrates. Poor. Wilson. Why would you kill nature? Well, because she's scared. I don't want to kill her, but she's scared, so I'm not going to be a dick about it and be like, oh no, it's just, you know. I think Cardiff and unfortunately Derby will get automatics. You have some interesting predictions, Theo. Very interesting. I don't care. I love it. It's a stretch, but Derby's manager is very good. Yeah, they've made some decent signings. I think it'll be interesting to see how Wayne Rooney gets on. I think he'll be a good signing for the Championship. Willock. But hopefully, I'd like to see Derby do well. Did well last season. Hobble won it. Went up the Hoover and had its legs out. Oh. Willock. Mkhitaryan. Stop crying, Frank Lampard. I want Frank to do well because he's, you know, an English manager. That's what I want. You know, I want English managers to do well. All my t-shirts are really big now because I've lost too much weight. Ooh. That must be an ambulance. We don't have any police. So hopefully everything's okay. But if you can even if you can hear that, can you hear the ambulance or police car or fire engine? Might not be able to. I'd imagine it's an ambulance. Because whenever I'm sat here and I hear it and I look up, it's always an ambulance. So I think probably just an ambulance. No, there's an ambulance where I am. Oh, that's interesting. I live near a police station. My street is so noisy. Do you live in like a big area, or do you live in like a small area? This is awful. As I say, as a Leeds fan when I was younger, Rooney used to be one of my idols. When I sit at Leeds, it's right in front of where the away team warm up, so it's gonna. It's gonna. Oh, and the keeper just gets there. Nelson. Don't think I ever liked Rooney. It's going to be so weird to see someone I liked as a kid. Aubameyang on top of the roof of the net. Yeah, it is small area, but long road. Always got people revving up their car outside. Oh, I see. I just don't like. When I was younger, this is really embarrassing. I've never admitted this on stream. When I was younger, I really liked David Beckham. I'm not sure why. Nelson with the header. Nelson with the ball in. Header up by Xhaka. I wouldn't fancy David Beckham. He's just one of my favourite players. And then I really like Thierry Henry. When I started watching football, I really like Thierry Henry. It is what it is. We'll go to the place, that's the best. Rooney's a legend. Romney. Do you mean Mitt Romney? Mitt Romney, who was a candidate for the presidency in America. I've hated every Man United player apart from Rooney when I was young and Van der Sar. Quite like Van der Sar. Williams is coming on for Shelby. Jethro Williams. And I'll go to the place that's the best. You know, you must hate, like, I don't know, Leeds players. If you're a Huddersfield fan, or whoever your biggest rivalry was. Socrates. Monreal. I once met him on my way to a Leeds game 2 seasons ago, and he said that Ellen Road was the best atmosphere he played in front of. Clearly never been to Egg Street then, has he? I don't know. There's some good foreign ones, though, isn't there? There's some good foreign atmospheres. There's good. Leeds is a good atmosphere. I see Celtic Park's quite good. It's going to be 0 or 0-0. Never heard it be 0 all. Julianton. Bellend Road. Guendouzi. Out wide to Aubameyang. Shot is blocked by Lascelles. Never been to Ellen Road. 2-2 north for me. Thing about Celtic is that uses drums, which I don't think should be needed in football. I've got no problem with drums as long as they're used correctly. I hate it when there's just no one singing and there's just some old person banging a drum. That's really annoying, but I went to Leicester City and it was 28th of December. It was just after Christmas. It was bloody cold, and there was at the top of the stand there was a bloke with a drum. And he was topless. He was absolutely massive, and he was banging his drum. In the second half, he didn't turn up. I don't know where he went. Joe Linton. Cut out. It's picked back up. And ball. Nothing given. Longstaff. Almiron tries to play in Longstaff but can't find him. Some Leeds fans sit with Swansea's drum. I sit with Swansea's drum and threw it on the pitch. Oh Christ. That seems unnecessary. Where I drive, I'm gonna go to the place that's the best. Xhaka. Don't think I've ever stolen a drum. I just don't have a drum. That's what I thought. I I thought you meant by cough cough. I don't mind them. It's just when it's like drowning out everything. It's horrible. Cowbell. Oh, it's cut out well by Willock. Or Maitland-Niles. Maitland-Niles. Maitland-Niles with the ball in. Aubameyang. Surely this is going to be a goal. It is a goal. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Maitland-Niles picks the ball up really well. He puts the ball in. It looks like he's onside. Takes a touch. Sticks it over the goalkeeper. Very good from Aubameyang. And it's 1-0 Arsenal. Aubameyang does his usual twist over. Finished joint top goal scorer for us in the Premier League last season, and he got another goal on the opening day. Well, in the opening weekend now. Well, look, it's fouled, and that'll be a free kick. Of course, Aubameyang. Yeah, he's quality. Town Stadium is the only ground in the Championship I've not been to, so hopefully going to get there this season. Oh. I haven't been to many grounds in the Championship for obvious reasons. I've certainly been to 2. Been to West Brom, been to Birmingham. Been to Forest. I've been to Stoke. So not many. Not many. QPR's is the worst. I see they've named their stadium after a lad that was stabbed outside of school. The Kyan Prince Foundation Stadium, I think it's called now, which is really nice. He was part of the academy at QPR, which I think is a really cool thing to do. Nelson. We love Uber, we do. We love Uber, we do. We love Uber, we do. Oh, Uber, we love you. Socrates. Free kick to Arsenal. Isaac Hayden with the foul. Yeah, 1-0. Aubameyang with the goal. We've got 30 people in, only a couple of people chatting, so feel free to get involved in the chat if you haven't already. Problem is that stadium is I paid £30 for a ticket and could barely see the pitch. Yeah, I have seen like views from the Loftus Road, and it's really bad. So I think it was the away end. Sometimes the away end are in that stand. Sometimes they're in the corner, and then other times they're in like the stand behind the goal. Or maybe both, I don't know. Were you in this? Were you in the corner? It's amazing they're allowed to sell those tickets, those seats. You know, if you can barely see. Longstaff, his breeze ball's cut out. Picked up by Shah. Dominic does well. Jethro. Or Jethro. We've given both, but I chose of those, but I was in the corner. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? Shouldn't be allowed to sell them, really, should they? Very poor. Richie's ball in. Palmed away. Nelson. Gets it up wide to Xhaka. Willock. Yeah, so it's annoying, and you never know until the day you get there what seat you're going to get. That's a good thing about standing. You can stand anywhere. Danny Ceballos is getting ready to come on. Hopefully he does a bit better than Suarez. So Ceballos coming on for Willock. Sorry, I was just messaging Kelly. At Blackburn, I was right at the back of the stand, and the roof is so low I could see the other goal on the other side of the pitch. Never been to Blackburn. Don't think. Well, at least I know I haven't been to Blackburn. Don't know why I said I don't think. I've never played Blackburn anyway. My head looks rubbish. Let's see, I couldn't say the other goal. I thought that's what you meant. Must be loads of cases like that in the country. Loads of places where you can't see. I think Everton might be a similar case. But newer stadiums, they're a bit better. Williams. Offside? Shame, because apart from that I really like the stadium. Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? Saint Maximin is coming on. It's going to be Longstaff. Max Imin. And just see what he can bring. That's handball. Maximin. Back to Maximin. Gets the ball over. No one there, and that's out for a corner. boy. God, you can see, when I do that, you can see all the mess. My girlfriend never puts her cans in the. We have like a bin for cans, so you can recycle them, and she always never puts them in there. Saint Maxi's so happy. Let's out for another corner. Almir on with a shot. Newcastle will go down this season. I don't think they will. I think they'll be alright. Don't think Joelinton's a bad signing. I think St. Maximin will bring a bit. Milo thinking about tuning back in. Ball comes in. Headed away by Aubameyang. Williams with the shot. And then it's away by not sure who that was actually. I think it was Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Dubravka goes long. Coming up to 70 minutes gone. Record versus Big Six last season. 1 win, 11 defeats for Newcastle. Win against Manchester City. Was cut out by Matt Ritchie. That's going to go up in the air. And straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Who do you think will be the first man to get sacked in the Prem? Javi Gracia. After yesterday's result, I think it might be Javi Gracia, because he's not done, the best business. Obviously, got Islamo Sarr to come in, but besides that, they've not really done much business. It's got to be somebody, innit? And I think they might struggle at the start of the season and then get sacked. Nelson loses the ball. Hayden to take Maximin. I think Ollie will be the first one. I think they'll be. I think he'll be all right. Who is the best manager in the world? Pep Guardiola. We've got Guardiola. Nicolas Pepe's coming on. Just to see how he gets on and who will be coming on for. Nelson is coming off. Nicolas Pepe coming on. All of the time we've got. I don't think Chelsea can afford to sack. I think they'll give him the season unless things are really bad. We've got Guardiola. Lampard will be the first. I think they'll give him time. Two 2-0 Arsenal. I said 2-1, didn't I, Alfie? So hopefully won't be too far away with that prediction. Xhaka does well with the tackle there. That'll be a throw in. Right, I just need to let Kelly in. So it'll only be a minute. Right, thanks so much for that. First fire in the Prem was in the City game. Yes, it was the Gabriel Jesus goal. Yamin, thank you much for tuning in. How you doing? Here's Nicholas Pepe. It's out for a throw-in. Right now I'm in a car going to London. Have a nice time in London. Well, last season they couldn't afford Sarri's compensation to sack him. Conte suing Chelsea as well. Yeah, I don't think it would be a good idea to do that anyway, to sack him, because he's a legend, isn't he? So I think they'll afford him time. Mike, what do you think the score is going to be? I said at the start 2-1 to Arsenal. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, guys. Mike Talks Football below on the subscribe button, or press the link. Not sure how many people would press the link. Don't know why I have that. Wan-Bissaka and Bert Maguire both start for Manchester United. Interesting to see who starts for Chelsea. Zuma starts at the back alongside Christensen. That's a big surprise. No Rudiger. Jorginho and Kovacic start in midfield. It looks like they're going to have a 4-2-3-1. Mount starts. Barkley starts. And Abraham is up front. That's a very interesting lineup. I think they might struggle today. I think 3-0. No, 2-0. Weird centre-back pairing. Maximum. Williams. Very weird. But must know what he's doing. Richie's ball in, and that's too close to the goalkeeper. Emery must have screamed when he saw Louise. I can't believe they signed him. Very interesting. Obviously, him and Socrates isn't a bad pairing, though, is it? Yeah, I think they'll be all right. All of the time. Aubameyang. Mkhitaryan's ball in. That's out for a throw. All of the time. I think that it's just fate that Leeds will get Chelsea in one of the cups. Well, when you get knocked out against Salford, it won't be the League Cup. Is it still 0-0, Exo? Chambers. I'm not streaming Manchester United versus Chelsea. Still 0-0. Thank you. I've been working on my jokes over the summer. Ceballos. Mkhitaryan. Hayden. Gets it away. Most of them at Leeds' expense. Yeah, pretty much. You think will win the championship? Derby, Fulham or Huddersfield? I honestly don't know with the championship. It's so hard to predict. Throw into Newcastle. Huddersfield. I don't know who it will be. I literally no idea. I think it's really open. I definitely don't think it'll be Huddersfield. I definitely don't think it'll be Huddersfield. Leno with a header away. St. Maximin. Always It's gone past Maitland Niles pretty quickly and it's fallen over. How long would it take you where you are to get to London? Probably about 4 hours, maybe, something like that. So yeah, it would take a while. Mkhitaryan. Takes me 4 hours. Yeah, I don't know. I'll look it up. Hmm? Sorry about that. I was just talking to Kelly. 3 hours 33 it says at the moment, but it might take longer than that. It only says 2.5 hours to get down to Exeter. Usually takes us 3.5. But with your rail card, yeah, I can get there for cheap with my rail card. I don't think I've ever gone. I've only ever gone up and down and into Wales. I've never gone anywhere else. Like, I haven't been over here. I haven't been to like Newcastle or anything on the train. Jedi, I think, was tuning in. Crotone scores are KMS. Okie dokie. Arsenal defence is dead, especially because of Maitland Niles. There's a woman just waving. Like this. No, I'm not missing anything. Go to Newcastle. I've never been to Newcastle. What I mean is I've never gone too far east. Here's Mkhitaryan. Monreal. Ceballos. Mkhitaryan. Still Mkhitaryan. Tries to thread through Aubameyang. Finds Aubameyang. Oh, he's almost kicked his head off. Which place have you ever been outside of your home? Which places have you ever been? I've been to Bristol, Weston-super-Mare, Southport, Manchester, Cardiff, Minehead, Exeter. Been abroad. What's that noise? For fuck's sake. There we are. Pepe. Not really made much of an impact since coming on. Mkhitaryan. It's all crap over that side of the country. What, the eastern side? Or the western side? Because you can't get much more west than where I live. Here's Mkhitaryan. Ceballos. Give him time. No. What a waste of money. 80 million they paid for him. 80 million euros. Rubbish. Nah, I'm joking. Obviously, you'll need time. Eastern. You're not missing anything. I've not been anywhere in Eastern, to be fair. Been to London before. Which attacker is your favourite? Don't know. Not sure. Maximum. Pepe loses the ball to Joe Linton. My car. I don't drive. I don't drive. My girlfriend drives. but I don't drive. Manquido's ball in. Poor. Oh, yeah, so. I didn't drive, sorry. So, BIOS. Xhaka. Almiron wins the ball back. Joelinton. Aubameyang 2 goals. You said that. You said it would be 4-0 though. Willems. Saint Maximin. Hit it. Saved. There's still a BTEC version of Ben White posters all over Ellen Road, which isn't great by the club. Assume you mean Janssen. Not very nice. Yeah, so you said from your 2 games. It'd be funny when they finish above you, though, wouldn't it? Henrik Mkhitaryan is coming on. Martinelli. That's the final sub. Might add a final sub. Newcastle have one more sub to use. Do you remember me? Yes, I remember you from West Ham. That was only yesterday. My memory's not that bad. Xhaka. I am very scared that he'll score the winner when Leeds play Brentford. Well, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? I don't think he'd celebrate though. He seems to like you. No, that'll smell. Joelinton. Saint Maximin. Cut out well by Maitland-Niles. Good team for United. Yeah, not too bad. I think they'll beat the team that's Chelsea have put out at least. Aubameyang. Aubameyang's ball in. It's away by Cher. Oh, Theo, he uploads like once a millennium. So if Leeds ever get to the Europa League, which will happen, Roof will score a goal to knock us out. Can't believe you sold him. I find it a weird move. If we can beat Chelsea, I'll have an opening day win. Shah. Is that Shah with the ball in? Shot? I think it was. VT, thanks so much for tuning in. Hi, long time. Yeah, so long that I'm struggling to remember which stream you're from. 75 points in the FPL. That sounds good. Is that not good? IRL football. Yes, I remember IRL football. Richie. Fouled? Yes, free kick to Newcastle. Arsenal. One subscriber away from 325. That'd been quite a nice one to hit. If you haven't also already subscribed, feel free. Will be the average. I'm coming first, remember. Oh, right. What happens if you finish top of it? Yeah, sub count's better than it was. Thoughts on new signings? What, for Arsenal? I think they've been very good. I think Pepe will take time to bed in. Hard to tell with the Brazilian lad. David Luiz is a safe pair of hands. He's Premier League proven. Ceballos, I think, is a good one. I think he's got a future in the game. I hate Newcastle. You get something like a holiday and a free choice of match. Oh, that's not too bad, is it? Then again, considering how many people go in, you might expect a bit more. What do you think of Man City signings? I think Cancelo. I don't think they needed a. I'd have rather the money gone on a better left back than Angelino, to be fair. So for Cancelo, I think Martinelli put the ball in. That's out of play. Nothing given. I think Rodri is a really good signing. St. Maximin. Maitland-Niles does well. Does he foul him? Nothing given. Joe Linton. Way over. I didn't play it. Maybe I should next year. When I used to play like something similar with my dad, I used to make a really poor defence and spend all my money on attackers. Still time to enter, is there? Surely the season's like up and running now. Joe Linton, poor. Monreal picks it up. Aubameyang loses the ball. Joe Linton. Richie. St. Maximin. Gets to that wide to Willems. It's ball in. And it's away by Guendouzi. We'll start with less points. Ah, that seems a bit shit. Top 6 this season. I did a video on it. If you want to go watch it. If you want to go check it out. 4 added minutes. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has been given man of the match by Alan Smith. Same top 6 that it is every season. Yeah. Or maybe not. Monreal. Ceballos. I hate when people call Arsenal the Arsenal. It really annoys me. Xhaka fouled. 1 minute already gone. 1-0 to the Arsenal. I'm going to watch the Arsenal. Not Arsenal. The Arsenal. Really winds me up. Ceballos and Martinelli stood over it. Here's Ceballos. It's hard to tell how Newcastle will do this season, but I think this is a good 3 points to start off the season. Any points is any points to start off the season is good. They'll call Newcastle, but what happened to Old Castle? Guendouzi. Looking for Aubameyang. He's through. And there is Dubravka. Because of vowel, Mike. What do you mean, vowel? Sorry, I know this sounds really bad, but I can't remember what I say after I say it. Almiron. It's moved away. 90 seconds to go. Aubameyang is offside. That would be a free kick. And they'll have to take this quickly. I think this is a sign that Newcastle will be alright this season. 1-0 against the Arsenal. Arsenal 4th this season. The Cells with the header. And it's to the goalkeeper, Leno. Feel free to go and give me a follow on Instagram, Mike Talks Footy. Did anyone else think Villa did really well yesterday? Yeah, I did. I thought they played really well. Particularly in the first half. You can say the after words and names with vowels. Oh, I see. Okay. I'll wait for the Steve out to begin. What's the next game we'll be streaming? Wednesday night I will be live for the Super Cup. A few seconds remaining. So, and then it'll be full time. Yeah, I think it will be better than this. I think there'll be more goals. There we are. Full time. Right. Thanks so much to everyone who tuned in. I hope you enjoyed. Smash the like button if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new as well. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on Wednesday for the Super Cup. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Mike, and I will see you soon.